Could it be possible? In the video uploaded last Thursday, I presented a case that has taken over social networks and divided my dear audience into two groups. The first is suspicious of the official story. They believe that, in fact, there is something strange in the case, while that the others assure that it was simply a teenage fight and simple fireworks. Well, without evidence, there is nothing left but beliefs. Many of you claimed that everything would be clarified if the recordings were revealed from inside the mall. You know, from the security cameras. Of all the videos that were recorded, that video did not exist, being like that until yesterday. When browsing the internet, I found the only video that they recorded from inside the mall, and that shows something that you will not be able to believe. Something that will blow your thoughts to the idea that apparently, and as strange as it may sound, something real, paranormal happened here. So stay put. My name is Leonore Clay, and this is The Darkest Secret. Today we present Inside the Miami Mall, the video of the alien captured by the cameras inside. First, if you haven't seen part 1, I'll leave it in the description and the posted comment of this video. Watch that one so you will understand in great detail everything we've showed. Ready or not? Here we go. It was a massive police mobilization. Some say there were more than 60. Others say there were up to 100 police cars that arrived at this place. Witnesses all over the internet started appearing, saying that they had seen huge creatures. In the last video, we showed the only evidence that existed of this, being this shadow that flew over the area. The strangest phenomena, something that is even similar to what the witnesses commented. While I was putting together the last video, there were a couple of recordings that I skipped, due to their weight as evidence. The first of them is a reference video that someone from the internet made, where taken into account all the descriptions of the witnesses. I imagine the way that this thing is simply an idea, a reference to this changing form of being. The second thing is a video from a TikTok user who supposedly has his father working as a police officer in Miami. To clear up his doubt, he made a video call as soon as the case appeared on the news.
My dad's a police officer in Miami. And I mean, he's even running for sheriff, and I just talked to him. He didn't say anything about that. Hey, did you, have you been seeing the alien stuff? Did you see that at Bayside? Are you serious? You're joking. You're joking.
During the entire duration of that video, the father refuses to give more details about it to the son, mentioning that he is prohibited from doing so. However, it could very well be a setup. No one is sure that he is the TikToker's father, right? However, while I searched and searched on the internet, I found a couple of new videos. The first of them serves as fuel for this whole conspiracy idea, and the second is the reason you are here. The strange search inside the mall. But before showing you that, let's first analyze a gruesome detail that a user found. A terrifying coincidence that fits this whole story like a glove. Do you remember that one time when people were saying that they had found an alien base in Antarctica? First, they found an almost perfectly cut rectangular iceberg, symmetrical and more than 2 square kilometers. Then they found a pyramidal mountain so strange that conspiracy theorists immediately began calling it Alien Base. Remember that? The story appeared and disappeared so quickly that I didn't even have the time to upload it to the channel. They put the Giza pyramids to scale, and it was eerily similar. It looked like a kind of ruin, like the ones you see when flying over Machu Picchu. Not to mention that ancient astronaut theorists believed that the pyramids served advanced civilizations as antennas to connect energy points on Earth. A lot of crazy ideas that now, and although it may seem funny, they seem to make sense. Look, when I saw this video, I thought that this whole topic was reaching its most ridiculous limits possible. But since I had to do this research, I kept an open mind. And in the end, I found something that was not so crazy. Just watch this video.
Coordinates are backwards. They reversed them. Listen, y'all, listen. The Miami incident, right? We're at the mall. I was watching one of the victims, and he said that it seemed like a portal opened up, and all of a sudden these beings just came through. So it got me thinking, well, where did they come from? Well, they had to come through a portal. So, just for shiggles, I went to Google Earth, went to the mall, got the coordinates, flip-flopped the coordinates, put that in Google Earth, and just to see where it would take me, it took me to the center of Antarctica. Do y'all remember what I was talking about? How there's an alien civilization in Antarctica living under the ice? Do y'all remember that? Because if not, let me remind you. There's supposedly a alien race living in Antarctica. And if they were trying to go to this alien base in Antarctica, they swapped the coordinates and ended up at the fucking mall in Miami.
According to witnesses, what happened in the mall was that a portal opened, and that strange monsters came out of it. Portals are by definition used to transport you instantly from one place to another. What if the point where they were transporting from was exactly Antarctica? Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but I took the time to do the process. I went and looked up the coordinates, and coincidentally, they were in Antarctica. The more time I spend navigating through this issue, the more dots begin to connect. Maybe it's because of the need to find something, the need to believe, as some people call it. But my job is to present this information to you and let you judge for yourself. At least this girl, Holy Kela on TikTok, actually believes in this entire conspiracy. She thinks the points are clear, but who is she? Simply a TikToker, a fervent believer in everything related to ufology. But when you start watching her videos, sometimes the information she provides, no matter how crazy it may sound, is in a certain way eerily accurate.
Alien abductions have anything to do with the 500,000 missing people in the United States? Well, the map above is those two maps. The purple dots are missing people in the United States, and then the green, red, and blue are all UFO sightings, alien sightings, Bigfoot sightings, paranormal sightings in general. Please look at the pattern. Hold on, I have a couple more maps to show you to support this theory. So the bottom map is just the alien sightings, UFO sightings, Bigfoot sightings, all that, right? Top map is the missing people in the national parks. Please see the pattern, guys. Y'all can't say there isn't a pattern to this. Check this out. Cave system on the bottom, missing people on the top. Where there is a massive cave system, there is a massive missing persons problem throughout the country. Now let's look at this map one more time. Look at how it follows the same pattern as the other maps. None of these maps should correlate. These maps are missing people, the cave system, and alien sightings. Why do those three maps look the same? Somebody let me know, please. Do all of these maps line up and coordinate because UFO abductions are directly correlated to missing people in our country? You let me know.
Don't think that she drew this, or that she got it out of nowhere. That map was shared by the news outlet The Sun, relating the Bigfoot sightings, the abductions, UFO sightings, and their relationship with missing persons, and that in reality, the number of total missing people who eerily follow that same pattern is not visible. And as happens in a lie, it is the small details that sooner or later make the pillars that support it shake. These details at first may seem trivial, silly, or unimportant, but over time, like loose threads, they begin to weave a different narrative. Little by little, they reveal the truth that is hidden behind what they are trying to hide from you. It is the details that unravel the curtain of appearances to show the reality behind it. So now, that's your job. Start connecting all the dots and unravel what's hidden behind. To help you in that job, I give you one more piece of evidence. The only evidence we have is that something bizarre happened inside the shopping center. Something impossible. So much so that perhaps that could be the reason why everything necessary is being done to avoid showing the recordings of the mall's security cameras. Let's look at it in detail and see if you can see the same thing as me. Forgive me for the quality. There is nothing better than this, at least for now. The video you will see below is an almost 20 times zoom of a larger recording that showed people running inside the mall. See for yourself. Did you see something? As clear as mud, right? It's 2024, but we are still recording aliens on VHS. Don't worry, let me highlight what you should look at. The guys in the video point us towards some sort of disturbance in the image. It could well be from the camera or the high quality of the recording, but some spots are observed both here and here. Pay attention. On the internet, they say that you can see a kind of shock wave, a mini shock wave. Can you see it? Is this not a person with their foot there and even an apparent arm? And then, as if out of nowhere, it simply disappears. If that is not a glitch in the camera, this clip could corroborate the versions that generated so much debate last Thursday on the channel. What do you think about this case? The strangest mass hysteria in recent times? Just an exaggeration. You can't deny that it is interesting. And I didn't even want to go into detail about the increasing UFO sightings that has occurred this week. Amazing sightings submitted by my audience that if you comment in the box, I could collect it. This other recording is also recent and not recorded in poor format, but with high-quality military cameras. The following footage was published this week but its recording dates back to 2018. It is the video filtered by Jeremy Corbell, a relevant photographer who received this leaked recording from military radars, where a type of jellyfish-shaped object is seen flying at high altitudes and speed over a military base in Iraq. Not only that, this camera is not in black and white. It is in infrared. That is, everything hot will be seen in one color, and everything cold in another. You can see how this thing changes temperatures quickly. The report came with a detail from the soldier who said that the automatic system for marking the target did not work. That was the first thing that caught their attention. The second was that soldiers on the ground declared that the object could not be seen with night vision, only with thermal cameras. Reports said it could enter and exit the water at impossible speeds. This video is fascinating, and if you like the UFO topic, I recommend that you look for it because the military's order was to shoot it down at all costs. They had seen these things before, and from what I understood, they have them registered as dangerous UFOs, and that they have some type of relation with nuclear warheads. It's probably, like some say, ships that are stolen or taken. The UFO issue is now appearing strongly. Could it be part of the smokescreen to distract us from more important information? Could it be that we are falling into the game that the most powerful want? Let me know your opinion regarding this whole topic, because this video has already reached its end. Share it with your friends so that it is not forgotten. My name is Leonore Clay, and this was The Darkest Secret.